The speculation is officially over. Polar Burst has dropped the final official performance figures for Crimson Desert across PC, consoles, Mac and handhelds. We have spent months watching engine footage, but now we have the hard data. In this video, we are cutting through the marketing to look at the technical reality of these numbers. We need to talk about the massive upscaling compromise confirmed for consoles, exactly how old your CPU can be before this open world engine chokes, and my realistic testing roadmap for those of us who aren't running an unlimited budget PC. Let's get into it. Let's get the consoles out of the way. Because the anxiety was justified, Polar Burst confirmed that to hit 60 FPS on the base PS5 and Xbox Series X, the game must run at native 1080p resolution with ray tracing set to low. If you want a 4K image on a base console, you are entirely reliant on AMD's FSR3 upscaling. Quality mode runs at 30 FPS upscaled to 4K from a 1440p internal resolution. Balanced mode targets 40 FPS, upscaled from an even lower 1280p base. Despite the Blackspace engine's optimization, the game is incredibly demanding and standard consoles are being forced to use the upscaler crutch just to maintain a high-resolution image. Only the PS5 Pro, utilizing Sony's new PSSR technology, manages to achieve native 4K at 30 FPS with ultra ray tracing. Over on the PC side, the official specs present a fascinating real-world challenge. The absolute minimum CPU requirement is an older Ryzen 5 2600X, while the recommended spec for 1080p gaming asks for a Ryzen 5 5600. However, the newly revealed Ultra spec targeting 4K at 60 FPS demands a cutting-edge Ryzen 7 9700X along with an RX 9070 XT or RTX 5070 Ti. I'm going to be testing this game on my own hardware, which features a RX 9070 XT graphics card paired with an older Ryzen 9 3950X CPU. While my 3950X has 16 cores, it runs on the older Zen 2 architecture. This is a scenario so many of us found ourselves in, upgrading our GPU while the older CPU platform ages out. Will the Blackspace engine's heavy asset streaming choke a 14-year-old lineage of CPU design, or can the sheer core count brute force a smooth experience? If there is traversal stutter in this game, an older CPU architecture is exactly where we will find it. When Crimson Desert drops, YouTube will be flooded with benchmarks using Ryzen 9950X 3Ds and RTX 5090s. That content is great, but here at the Optimal Experience, we are taking a more relatable approach. Here's my exact coverage plan for the launch. Firstly, I will be benchmarking the game immediately upon release, specifically running on Linux via CachyOS. Following the benchmark, I'll be uploading regular gameplay episodes of my journey through Crimson Desert, so we can see how the performance holds up in different regions and deep into the game. Once we have enough data, I will put together a definitive CachyOS versus Windows 11 benchmark video to see if Linux translation layers actually provide a competitive experience. Finally, we will wrap it all up with a comprehensive personal review of the game itself. I am running an older CPU with a new GPU configuration on a Linux operating system. It is a highly specific real-world setup that I believe will yield some incredibly interesting data compared to the mainstream unlimited budget channels. I want to provide data that actually holds value for people to upgrade their systems one piece at a time. Even if you have an unlimited budget, it can be interesting to see how much of a performance advantage you have. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss the CachyOS launch day benchmark. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.